Welcome to Kamloops, a vibrant city in the heart of the Thompson, Okanagan.
As one of the region's fastest growing cities, the emerging area of technology and sustainable industries are strengthening our city's dynamic growth.
These days, people who cannot afford a computer may find themselves at a disadvantage when applying for jobs.
Keeping up with the latest software becomes very costly, and for some, their computer is their most expensive asset. And living in a continuously evolving technological age, the average Canadian replaces electronics like computers, cell phones, and TVs every 18 months.
This year, nearly 50 million metric tons of electronic waste was generated globally, with only 12.5% of that e-waste currently being recycled.
The used or broken items are quickly filling our landfills, where they are broken down and release harmful toxins into our environment. In Kamloops specifically, we currently do not have any e-cycling initiatives in place.
Because recycling electronics isn't the most effective way of diverting waste, we refurbish. This provides new life to broken electronics and prevents someone from purchasing a newly manufactured product.
Using entrepreneurial action, we developed a social enterprise that would fix broken or old computers instead of going to the landfill.
This inspired us to reduce waste in our community and launch our newest project, eCycle, a social enterprise that upcycles used or broken desktop computers to create refurbished, fully operational computers.
Many people who cannot afford a computer may find themselves at a disadvantage when applying for jobs or attending school. The target market for eCycle is lower income households that are in need of more accessible and affordable technology. We are able to kickstart eCycle with the support of the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow Technology Grant and our various partners.
Our first partners, Mustard Seed Kamloops, is a non-profit poverty relief service. They provided us with a workspace in their basement at no cost where we are able to manufacture and house the computers.
Our second partner is PC Doctor, to help train us on the manufacturing process and provide us with expertise when we encounter more in-depth issues with the computers.
Lastly, we partnered with BCLC, Adroit Technologies, and LMG Finance to supply donated and used computers to be upcycled. The largest portion of our e-waste comes from various businesses that are updating or replacing their own hardware.
The refurbished computers are sold as a set for $250, including a monitor, tower, keyboard, and mouse, with essentially brand new software. The sets are more cost efficient than buying a brand new computer, when buying new would generally start at $450 minimum, and Microsoft Office subscriptions average at $50 a year. Our target market saves approximately $250 when purchasing from eCycle.
To start the manufacturing process, we strip apart the computers, keeping all good condition pieces to rebuild into the working computers. All computers are then cleaned and installed with a new hard drive and RAM to work at today's processing speeds.
Next, after assembling all the required elements, we clone the computers with basic software, including the newest Windows and Microsoft Office.
So far, we have sold 16 computers, generating a revenue of $4,000, and donated 7 computers to the Mustard Seed in exchange for a free manufacturing space.
With minimal manufacturing costs, we were able to reinvest all profits back into the enterprise.
To scale eCycle, we are working to implement transitional employment and financial literacy workshops for recovering addicts housed at Mustard Seed to help them transition back into the labor force.
We are currently reaching out to nonprofit organizations in need of basic technology that eCycle could provide on an ongoing basis. Along with eCycle, we currently have one other social enterprise aiming to reduce waste, Coast Guard's TRU. In 2017, we adapted this program from Annapolis SFU and have continued to grow its reach. Coast Cards upcycles used restaurant coasters to create beautiful handmade greeting cards. By adding seeds to our already compostable cards, they can now be planted to grow flowers, making them even more eco-friendly. This year, Coast Guards generated over $740 in revenue by selling 148 cards.
We are empowering audiences to create a sustainable future for growing communities through our entrepreneurial action. Socially, we are providing affordable technology to lower-income households and nonprofit organizations. Environmentally, we've diverted over 360 pounds of waste from our landfill and reduced CO2 emissions by 5 tons. Economically, we have generated over $4,000 in revenue and developed 6 partnerships strengthening our community. At Enactus Thompson Rivers, we are a team of 30 students dedicated to going beyond business by empowering individuals to redefine their lives.